Alright, yeah, welcome back once again. My name is Victor Digomo here, and in this class, still on probability, we want to look at this question that says a building contractor tendered for two independent contracts, X and Y. The probability that he will win contract X is 0.5 and not win contract Y is 0.3. He will not win contract Y, the probability is 0.3. So what is the probability that he will win A, both contracts, B, exactly one of the contracts, and C, neither of the contracts? So we will, students, take note. The procedure for answering this question is that you bring out some of these things that you need, okay, to answer this question. Bring them, you extract it from the question, some of the values or terms that you have here. Extract them. It will help you in knowing exactly what you are supposed to do. All right, look at this. I'm going to say let X be source X, then X prime failure. We get, okay, and what again? Y, that is contract in contract one, okay, and then Y Sussex in contract 2, and Y prime failure in contract 2. So that when you come here, we were told that probability of success in contract 1, which is probability of X, is 0.5. This is special case of probability, okay? It's a special case of probability, and the events are independent. So in this case now, you have probability of success and probability of failure, and probability of success plus probability of failure here is 1. That is to say that if probability of success in X is 0.5, probability of X prime, which is failure in X, will be equal to 1 minus probability of success in it, 1 minus P of X. So this will be 1 minus 0.5, which is also 0.5. Okay, so you have to describe some of these things so that it will help you. Now you come back again and check again. What about what they gave here is not winning in Y. So not winning in Y is 0.3. So you will say probability of Y prime, that's what we have defined it to be, is 0.3. It then means probability of success in Y, on winning contract Y, will be 1 minus 0.3, and that's going to give us 0.7. Take note that some of these things, you may also write them as this. You can write this as 1 over 2. If you want to solve it like as fractions, this is also 1 over 2. This is 3 over 10. You can use that. And this is 7 over 10. You can also use it. So in the first question, we were asked to obtain the probability that both this contractor got the two contracts he applied for. So if he got the two contracts he applied for, that's to say A, probability of X times probability of Y. Y is not Y prime, because this is not getting contract Y. So, and probability of Y here is 0.7. So this will become 0.5 times 0.7. I hope we know the reason it is multiplication, because the events are independent. In our previous classes, we've been able to look at all this independence, mutual exclusivity, and all that. We'll discuss it with practical demonstrations. If you look at those classes, you will get more knowledge from that side. Okay, and I believe you do that. So this will give us 0.35. So B, probability of what again? Exactly one of the contracts. Now you realize that in exactly one of the contracts, we are not told whether he won contract X or contract Y. So look at the way we are going to bring it together. If he got contract Y, contract X, probability of X comes in, success in X. So if it is contract X that he got, that means he didn't get contract Y. So we will have probability of Y prime. We have given that definition. So if this is not the case, okay, then going to be, we add here, is going to become probability of that he lost contract X. So X prime comes in and he got contract Y. Okay, do you get it now? So this is how it will look like. Take it again. If he got contract X, he lost contract Y because we are not told. We say one of the contracts. One of the contracts means it can be this or it can be this. So it can be this, then he lost this, or it can be this, it can be he lost this and he got this. I'm sure that is very, very clear. All right. If we come here, we put 0.5 times this one is 0.3. Okay, 0.3. Okay, plus what do we have? 0.5 again, 0.5 again, times this one is 0.7. Okay, if we have issue, because this is 0.1, 0.1, 5 times 3 is 15, 1.5, plus 0. This is 35, 35, 35. So if we put them together, 5 and 5 will be 1, will be 10, write 0, carry 1, put it here, 4, plus this 5. So this will be 0.50. Okay, so that is that. Let's look at the C part, C, and that C is neither of the contract. That is to say he lost both of them. And we'll be looking at probability of X prime times probability of Y prime. Do you see how this thing is easy for me to bring them out because I have already made the definitions before I started the question, solving the problem. Okay, all right. So if you do it like that, I don't think you have issues struggling to know which you are going to bring in. This one is very clear, 0.5 times. This one is also, what do we have in that value? That's 0.3, 0.3. And the value is 0.1, no, 0.15. Okay, all right. So this is how to go about this question. Remember, please, we are still going to be answering more questions and more questions in these classes we are doing. So if you like what we are doing, just be of an encouragement. You just click the subscription button. I am happy for those of you who have done so. A good number of you have subscribed to the channel, but some have not. I trust God they will. Okay. Um, please, if you share this to your friends out there, we also appreciate that. Thank you so much for doing this.